The AI rocket, the AI missile has been launched. Now it's in space. It's out there. What we need to know is where it's going to land, and that place that it's going to land is either going to be dystopian and negative or positive. We have maybe 5 years to be able to find and shape that for it to land in the right place, in the right way for us. Movies and Hollywood and Bollywood are always an early signal of what's going to happen in the future. Last year I saw 3 movies. Mission Impossible, it was about AI going rogue. Stealth, it was about AI going rogue because the planes were there. And with Gal Gadot, the third film, I can't remember, Heart of Gold, that was also AI going rogue. In other words, the AI had all the data, all the power, but the difference was, and I remember this very distinctly in The Art of Gold, this movie, was that AI was getting it right 96% of the time. But the 4% of the time that it doesn't get right, that is where we need human wisdom. That is where we need context. That is where we need balance. That is where we need humanity, morality, all of that. Because one of the actual events there was that this AI was going to drop a bomb, and then a nuclear bomb in this place to wipe it out, and suddenly they realized there were 500,000 people in there, and there were lots of kids in there. So the AI was making a decision. It was really target-driven, while the human captain of a second plane was basically saying, don't do it. I said, no, this is my function, this is my job. So because AI doesn't have conscience, doesn't have mindfulness, doesn't have that context, I think we humans need to be able to control that. And that decision not to bomb those 500 kids had to be made by a human being, because AI couldn't. Because AI is stupid. AI doesn't have the sense. Now, AGI may be slightly better, but I don't think so. Humanoid robots is the next big thing. Humanoid robot armies are already being created by companies like Palantir and so on. There'll be millions of robots fighting. So robots will be fighting robots. It's not a good world to be in. But the plus side of human robots is that and the assessment is that by 2040, there will be 10 billion humanoid robots. They'll be serving us at home, in our fields, in our environments, and so on. So we'll have a lot of ability to be able to have more productivity, better economy, more free time. Moses didn't come down with the 11th commandment and said that we have to work 40, 50 hours a week and 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day. We've created that in Victorian time and in the Industrial Revolution. Now I think we're in the intelligence and the AI revolution, where maybe we'll only work 2 days a week. The humanoid robot is going to do all the work for us, and our work will enhance.